Ready whenever you are.
Okay, go. Well, I thought I should do an assembly. After so long being off, we've been off now for 5 weeks. So I thought, right, well, let's have a catch up on the news. So, good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Mrs. Smith and everyone.
That's Miss Gregory who's doing the filming, so I do apologise on her behalf. Okay, so what's been in the news? Obviously, there are a few key things I'm sure you're aware of, but this morning, we should know who this man is. He is back. He's been off, he was poorly, and now he is back. So you should know that this is Boris Johnson, our Prime Minister, and he's fit and healthy, still got very fluffy hair, and did look quite exhausted actually when he came back. And just as I'm recording this, he's just been out and talked to all the nation about saying, who knows what's going to happen next? Let's just wait and see. So, more from Boris. I haven't got a picture of Donald Trump up here because I didn't want to upset people this morning, but obviously he's been in the news a lot. If you don't know who this person is, you obviously haven't been watching the news at all. So, he has been, now do you know his name? Well, you should know his name. What is his name? Miss Gregory, do you know?
It's Captain Tom.
It is Captain Tom, and he's going to be 100 on Thursday. And rather than just sort of sitting in his garden, he thought he'd do a few laps of it. And he's raised nearly, I think it's nearly 30 million now. And because he's proved so popular, and he got a #1 single as well, the post office have said that all letters on Thursday, on his 100th birthday, will have a special stamp on them. Now, not a stamp, postage stamp, but a stamp that the machine makes when letters go through the post office. And everything that goes out on Thursday will have this on. So look out for any post you get. So it says, Happy 100th birthday, Captain Thomas Moore, NHS fundraising hero, 30th of April 2020. So I thought that was amazing. And sometimes we say about special stamps, but actually having a stamp like that on every letter with your name on, he must be so proud. Bit of a sad picture, really. I usually go through and talk to you about sporting news. Well, there isn't much sport going on, although I'm sure in your garden and everywhere else there's probably quite a few different sports going on. In our house there's a lot of frisbee. We've had quite a few broken plants. Keepy-uppies. Not me, I hasten to add. Most of my sport is involved lying in the garden in the sunshine. But there are talks this week by the Premier League and lots of other sporting bodies who are going to try and see what will happen with sport and whether they can start playing games but without people coming to watch. So we'll see about that. I don't quite know what's going to happen. Now, you can probably see from me, I've got my hair tied back because my hair is very long. I haven't been able to go to the hairdressers and I will have to start cutting my own fringe soon. But this made me laugh because I'm sure this is probably happening in your house where you can't go to the barbers, you can't go to the hairdressers, and so maybe your mum or your dad are having a go at cutting your hair. Now, not all of these have been very successful. This made me laugh. And all of these really dodgy haircuts. Now, just for the record, my son William, who's 20 now, he came back from university and decided, you know what, I can't cope with long hair. So he shaved the whole lot off. I haven't got a picture of him here, thank goodness, but it was a bit of a shock. But we've got used to it, and actually, he looks pretty cool. But it's all gone, so he doesn't have to worry. I'm not planning to shave my hair. I will just have very long hair. I may be like Rapunzel by the time we come back to school. This made me chuckle. This looks quite a lot like my cat. Lots of rainbows everywhere to support the NHS. But I thought this was a really good idea. So this is using lots of toys and household things to make a rainbow. I thought it was really good. And again, remembering your colours, it's red, orange, yellow, green, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. So you may have seen we've got a rainbow in the window at the front of school. There's rainbows everywhere, but I thought that was quite a nice thing to do. So maybe this is something that you could do, and if you send them into your class emails, I'll put them on the website. We'll have another section of photos, maybe a rainbow section. So something for you to do. Now, talking about pets, we always have an R picture at the end of our assembly. And on here, this is obviously very beautiful because it's a cat, as we know. But talking to my friends, and I'm sure this is the same with Miss Gregory, anyone that's got a dog, well, dogs at the moment are probably getting a lot more walks than they've ever done before. Miss Gregory's looking ahead. Because it's a good excuse to get out and about. I don't know how the dogs are going to actually cope when we get back to normal and there's not going to be everyone around. And certainly my friends that have got dogs will say that they're collapsed in a heap most of the time. But anyway, I found there were lots of photos, but this one made me smile. And I'm sure there's quite a few dogs like that around the country, like going, oh, for goodness sake, please go back to school, please go back to work. But it made me smile. So that's the end of our assembly. As far as news for Hartsfield is concerned, I'm still here. It's very quiet here without you all. I'm missing you all. Don't make me cry, you know what I'm like. But we're making the most of the time. The entrance is being painted green, not outside, but inside as you walk in. And we're going to have some circles and all sorts on it. We're having new carpet in year 3 and 4 put in next week, and in the PPA room, and all the dodgy orange carpet around year 3 and 4. If you remember, it's a really old carpet. That's all going and being changed. And I might be doing some stuff in the staff room for the staff, but yeah, Miss Gregory's smiling. But she'll have to wait and see. But the thing is, we're sitting here and we are sort of open, and we thought we might as well get things done. So I'm not just lying here all day just dozing. We are actually doing some stuff, but it is really, really weird without you all here. And it's really quiet. And let's hope we will be back at some point this academic year, but who knows? But in the meantime, I will catch up with you again soon, maybe with a news assembly, and I hope you're all fit and well, and take care of yourselves.